Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss a walking tour of Whiskey Row started by a guy named Derek Schronk. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Ryan Thompson, and Vaughn Nieters.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hey guys.
Hey, so yes. So we're going to be talking about this walking tour. I'm kind of fascinated by it, and there's walking tours now. I've taken walking tours and different things, not distillery-related ones, but I've taken even one in St. Louis. I took a walking tour of the hill one time where you got to experience samples from a bunch of different places. It was kind of cool. It was kind of, he had picked out what he thought was the best at all these places and lined it out where you get to go in and get toasted ravioli from this place and pizza from this place and, little small servings, of course. You're not eating like a half a pizza or something, but yeah, it was cool. But we'll talk about this idea of the Whiskey Row tour that this guy's going on. There's maybe even more than this guy. This is just the one that was somehow, some way got featured and was in there. So that's cool. We'll talk about that after the break. Before we get to small talk, which Kathy's going to take today, I want to talk about, I got a email this week, and it was from Alignable or something like that. I don't know. It's so you can share networking opportunities. It was from McNew, so I got to tap into the power of McNew's networking. And what I loved was the party girl photo. It wasn't like a business professional photo or something like that, like you'd expect in a network. It was like party girl with the arm raised in the air with the fist, like smiling.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what Alignable is.
I don't know what it is either.
Somebody added me to it like 6 months ago, and somebody added me last week, and I accidentally invited all of my contacts.
What kind of network is this? What am I going to subject myself to if I say yes? McNew, I didn't say yes. Unfortunately, I didn't.
That's right, because after I did it, I was like, oh shit, that's awkward, and I just kind of invited everybody. So
I give you credit. It was early in the week, and I was having a tough week, and I actually smiled. I cracked up when that email came through, and I saw Party Girl inviting me to tap into her network resources. I thought, how great is this?
Ryan wants to know why he didn't get the invite.
Well, yes, for sure that.
This week I was very sick early in the week, so it was like a NyQuil kind of week for me. So who knows what I sent anybody this week? So
and where did that picture come from? Your party picture.
What?
How did Alignable get it?
Let's find out.
The picture made me smile. I loved it. Because I said that's McNew. I said that's the McNew that I love.
Oh, professional.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm trying to log in because I don't know what the hell's on there, and I don't know what it. Oh, God, that picture is so old. That's from like 2017.
Oh yeah, you were living large.
I might be an outlier on this question, but where did Akeley and McNew originally meet anyways? How far back does this friendship go?
2017, 2018 ish.
Right?
What was it, McNew? Do you know? I don't.
Yeah, it was October of 2017. I was on my first show.
There you go. So, yeah.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you go. It's been a while.
Great.
So we met on Instagram. So Instagram was the connector. With a lot of people I met on Instagram that aren't from this area. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
Kind of cool. So that was bonus content there. I've now I have the ability. I haven't said yes, but I can connect into McNew's network.
So I think that went to a lot of my contacts, and I really hope I didn't invite my day job people.
I hope you did.
I hope you did too.
This reminds me of, I heard a story recently of this lady. She was sending out an invite to her kid's birthday party and accidentally sent it to all her contacts, and it addressed the people by what she had their names saved at in her phone, and one of them was "Lady's car I hit in the parking lot."
Come celebrate my daughter's birthday, lady, in the parking lot whose car I hit. That sounds
great.
like one of those
Von Nieters. I purposely program people like as a neutral, like where I met them, just keep it all neutral, just in case something like that.
Just in case. Yeah, that's good thinking.
Yeah.
That's good thinking. I try to include something about them in there because then I can search for that. Well, who they work for, what they do, or because someone comes in and says my name is Joe Smilington, and I'll remember that like right then. But then probably 2 minutes later I'll forget it. So, but I'll remember who he worked for, and then I can search that. So I always try to do that. Yeah. But this is all just again bonus. Kathy, you said there's something you wanted to talk about officially. What is that?
Yes, I want to tell you guys about this product. New guy found it on Instagram, and it looks like a tea bag, and it's it's full of charred or toasted oak, and you drop it in your glass of bourbon to rapidly age it.
Rapidly age a glass. Now we're doing it by the glass even.
Now this is what's even better, is that you can buy one of their rocks glasses, and in the bottom is a fidget spinner. So you can put the tea bag in there, and they say swirling, so you twist, the glass will spin on the fidget spinner.
Oh.
And swirling will help age the whiskey even faster.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
So better than whiskey stones, worse than whiskey stones. I'm kind of liking the fidget spinner glass.
I know. I do want a spinny glass. That sounds fun for me. But the rest of it is a no-go.
Yeah.
I think I'm in on the glass. Yeah, you could make a cocktail, or if you make some hot tea real quick if you're sick. You just make one, spin it. Yeah.
I'm impressed by the ingenuity of it, the creativity, I think, of everything about it. But I don't think I'm buying any of it.
No, I'm not buying it either.
I think it's a fun gift if you don't know what you're doing, I guess, for your whiskey love in your life, and you're like, I don't know, here's a
McNew, what if you could not put the glass in the dishwasher?
I mean, I would use it once and it would be found in the trash later. Things that don't survive the dishwasher do not live in this house. It's not happening.
Okay. Well, we've gone from, staves in the barrel, then we got them to the bottle. Now we have basically to the glass. My idea is a grill for your teeth that then will rapidly age it in your mouth. You take a drink of bourbon, it'll rapidly age in your mouth before you swallow it.
A wooden grill?
That's the next step.
And like an oak grill, that's charred oak grill. Yeah. So that'll be, that's mine. Grill. That's mine. That's copyright Steve. So
Steve, you know who you need to get to endorse this for you is another St. Louis resident, Nelly. Bring back the grill song.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
2007. You got grade A.
I gotta get to Nelly. If anybody knows Nelly out there, put me in contact.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I got a couple buddies that used to play poker with them. Maybe we can go down to the casino and see if we can.
I think one of us is probably 1 degree away from Nelly. We can find him if you really want.
Okay, all right, we got to work on that. So, there's opportunities here. So
there's opportunity.
On that note.
Well, wait, a quick question, Steve. I think we're missing one important detail about this product KK brought up. What's the cost? What's the price? What are they selling it for?
Oh, so you can get it. They have different flavors. You get toasted, charred, cherry, There were a couple different flavors, and it was like $39.99 for 15 bags.
Got it.
Okay.
I don't know how much the fidget
And a
spinner
cup?
glass costs.
That's separate.
Kudos
That's
for
sold
creativity.
separately. Accessories sold separately.
Yes.
I think they call that an upsell, Steve. An upsell.
Added in for a discounted price.
If I can buy that glass like a la carte by itself, I want one. And I want to see how it does in the dishwasher. Might work out.
Okay.
Send
Right.
McNew the link.
If
I'll
someone
send
showed up,
McNew the link.
if someone showed up at the Key West retreat, we're all sitting around the table, and then they whipped out their
Oh God. New guy
expedited
whips out his
aging
fidget
tea
spinner.
bag.
Yeah. I'm just rapidly aging my glass here. Yes.
Would you kick them out or what, Steve?
They
What would
call
you
them-
I'd
They
have
call
to.
them bourbon baggers.
Oh
do?
God.
Baggers.
Unlock next level whiskey.
Sounds kind of dirty.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Well, so
Toasted cherry, toasted oak, charred oak, or a set of 30 with the toasted and charred.
well, that's your
Well,
value
if
right there.
If Swiat was on the set, I'm sure he would have a good one-liner, maybe possibly 2 or 3 of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
just let that lie. Huh?
He goes into a dark place. Well, he watches a lot of porn. He starts dropping all these porn things.
They've had 9 reviews and their score is a 4.56. They also have 9 employees.
It takes 9 people to do that.
No, I'm just saying the only way they could get 9 reviews is
Oh,
if they
okay.
have 9
Gotcha.
employees.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and the new guy's review.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys just reviewed them. Yeah.
You can
do a
get
good job.
tin to carry them in your pocket.
Oh,
So that
I'd
you
want a
can
holster.
put up
I
your
want a
pants.
holster.
a bourbon bag holster.
Holster.
Yeah, I want a holster. So we'll see. I'm waiting until they get that. And then I'm
The
jumping
fidget
in.
spinner glass is only $9.99.
Whoa.
Heck yeah, I'm
Whoa.
getting.
They are
That's-
disposable, McNew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that price.
$9.99. Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah.
But they try to get you. Yeah, they try to get you because they.
That's what I pay for Apple Music every month, and it's free. So I.
There.
Yeah, that free Apple Music at $9.99 a month. So yeah, that's nice. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Ryan Thompson. What do you got there, Ryan?
Well, as you guys know, we had some of our crew out that way in your neck of the woods, and I don't know if this is past trip they were out there they found this, or maybe it was a previous one when they were maybe on the other side of the state line, but the old West Bottoms Whiskey Co. American
Okay.
Single Malt.
Well, yeah, that's your brand, I would think. Look at the billionaire on there. There's a billionaire. That's a billionaire.
That's why they
100%.
bought it.
Look at that.
I
Yeah.
didn't even
Got a
put that
cat?
together.
Give me a break. That's
Okay, here we go.
no.
Nothing.
I did hear something. There
Thank
was
you.
some sort of noise interference, I think. But yes, I heard something. That means you have the lead because there was some audio
Good.
noise there. Kathy's next.
Since we're talking about Whiskey Row, I'm going to open up some Buzzard's Roost Char 1 Rye.
Okay. Basie could be good
base.
enough. We'll see. All right. McNew.
I'm gonna go with some Bullet.
Okay. Not as good as Kathy's. Kathy has the lead. Since
Not
we're
even as
talking-
good as
Somebody
mine.
I
better do
didn't hear
something.
anything.
Oh. Since we're talking Whiskey Row, I'm gonna do Four Roses. And you're like, wait a second, he just made a mistake. That Four Roses isn't on Whiskey Row. Well, I get it. They don't have a visitor's experience. Their distillery is not there, but they have a mural that was there that has been there forever.
Oh,
And
they do.
that mural is there on Whiskey Row. So yes, there is a tie-in for Four Roses. So take that. Quite squeaky. I got to get some oil on there or something.
Well,
Every time I open this bottle, it's so damn squeaky.
had a good pop. Had a good pop too.
The pop was good, but I'm still going to give it to Kathy. I definitely I stepped over the line if I was shooting like a free throw shot there. That was a foul. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, but Von Nieters is coming, and he's probably got a new
Von Nieters is coming. That's what you got to worry about here, Kathy. He's last but not least.
Well, I have Jack Daniel's 10.
Okay.
What the hell? What?
Oh,
How'd you do that?
And the sound even
Soundboard.
lined up with the action of opening the bottle.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's getting better.
It did or it didn't?
That's all that means. Yeah,
It did.
It did.
Oh, good. I'm getting better with the soundboard.
Yeah, cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about this Whiskey Row walking tour. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
I have a bottle of Lee W. Sinclair from Spirits of French Lick.
All right, let's just take a break, and when we come back, you can't beat that. I mean, it's a fucking...
That was like the best cork pop ever.
We'll just isolate that and use that for the official sound of cork pop. I mean, my God.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about the Whiskey Row walking tour.
Yes, we are. So I saw this story about this guy doing a Whiskey Row walking tour, and what he's doing is pretty basic. I mean, he offers education, but then they had examples, and it's like the basic stuff. It would be stuff that you would get on just about any tour, the 51% corn, all that kind of stuff. And then he takes you into distilleries, but you're not taking the tour because the tour itself is what he's giving you. You're seeing some of these things. You're experiencing some of them. I think you stop and get a drink at some of them, things like that. But, you know, the tour is what he's doing. And I guess he's as busy as can be. And it's like $79. And then I thought, whoa, there's not a person on this call right now that couldn't do the educational portion of that walking tour. And it seems like a walking tour you can do, you know, let's say if you can only do 10.
More of them. Why isn't McNew doing this?
Yeah.
Right,
So,
exactly. That's what my point is. Why isn't McNew doing this?
I actually missed the whole concept of this show because I thought we were planning our perfect day on Whiskey Row because that is one of my favorite things to do in Louisville.
I'll have to do that show next week because you've got it ready to go. Yeah.
And we just like bar and distillery hop down Whiskey Row on a Saturday and it's the best day ever.
Well, we won't do that show, and then you've got your walking tour. You could do that then.
I'm going to charge people to come along with me, and I'm sure that I have more fun. So,
well, imagine if you get 8 people, that's $800. And then if you and I guess you deduct out your expenses because there's going to be the drinks, but you work with the distilleries. Say it's even half of that money. So it's $80. Half of it's gone because you put for your expenses. That's $40, and half is for administrative expense, or $10 is administrative expenses. You make $300, and maybe you probably do 3 of them a day. In the summertime, maybe 4. If you start early.
Bad business model. It's not bad at all. And it doesn't look like, so I'm looking at his website, and it looks like there's just people standing outside. Like they're not even going in all these places.
Right,
So like
right.
you're taking a history tour, and then there's another tour that's for the tastings. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not.
We all need to do this. Yeah.
But I'm not mad at him.
I'm not mad at him either. No, I just created a job, and I think it's cool, actually. Good for him.
So how many people are going to flood Whiskey Row now saying that they're giving these tours?
Yeah, well, all of us. All 5 of us will soon have walking tours there. Yeah.
I think that we just all get like a rental, and we split it on the weekends, and we just come down Thursday through Sunday and do walking tours.
A walking tour.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that this hasn't happened yet, and that he saw a need for it, and he's like, "Screw it, I'm going to do it." And it sounds like it's doing well for him, huh? That's good on him.
Yeah, good on him find something to do and making a business out of it.
Yeah.
It looks like he got in with the places too. Like his tours kick off at the Fraser History Museum. I'm sure they're just not letting anybody gather there.
I get that. Yeah, you do have to develop a relationship, but hell, we got the relationships already. I mean, let's just make a few phone calls. We'll be fine. Yeah. We're there. I'll handle all those. Yeah.
Does he happen to end the tour by giving you a logoed fidget spinner glass by chance?
Yes, that's his big finish.
That's how he finishes.
He gives you the spinner glass and 1 tea bag. He gives you
1 tea bag.
Yeah. He says, "All right, now I'm going to tea bag you," and he hands you the tea bag.
I was wondering how long before that joke came out.
That had to come out at some point.
How many distilleries does he cover? Is he covering? And I assume he has some behind the scenes added value.
There's some behind the scenes. I'm not exactly sure how many they go into, and I don't know if they do ancillary businesses or not. I mean, if I was starting, I would be like, we could stop at the chocolate place too, and
Arts Eatables.
Art Eatables. You definitely get that because they're right there. I mean, you get them in the mix, and there's a lot of cool things you could do. I mean, of course, we're with Whiskey Rick when we go to Key West, and he does all kinds of walking tours. So I end up always doing some of those too, and you just get ideas, even though it has nothing to do with Key West. You see what he does. You see, you can go into a confectionery place and get a piece of chocolate, and you talk about that for a little bit, and then you move on to the next thing. So that's how you do that stuff. So.
I say we all take one together. The 5.
I was thinking the
We
same thing.
should. We should.
Yeah, we should do that.
These buildings are old as shit. Some of them have to be haunted. I'm going to do a haunted bourbon walking tour.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true too.
Do that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Man, McNew's thinking that way. You're not limited to just daylight hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. McNew's figured out a way to get to take it to even further. So McNew's killing it. So good stuff.
I knew she'd be the one that would take off on this.
I think it's brilliant, honestly. Like,
you would have to wear sensible shoes.
Yeah,
he mentions that on his
Or none at
website.
all.
Tells you to wear walking shoes.
none at
It's
all.
very courteous of him. And outdoor appropriate clothing.
McNew should. She's definitely got the personality, and her knowledge is as good as anybody, and she knows people at distilleries. It's all there, McNew. It's all there for you. Yeah.
I think $80 is a little bit of a steep price, but if you got 3 or 4 cocktails along the way and probably a 2-hour tour or something, then maybe that's justifiable. So.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's killing it, but do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing to be in the newspaper for something like that? Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's doing pretty good, but then you mark the idea is, well, then you expose it to a lot more people, and a walking tour. And I know he has 2 different ones, which is good. But it's one of those things that you do one time, you're probably not going to do the same walking tour again. So you always have to find new people. So I can see the benefit of being in the newspaper. The downside is stuff like this. I read this and I'm like, there's a business. Well, there's a bunch of people should be doing that. And the more competition there is, it's going to dilute what's happened with them. So yeah.
Unless you lock in agreements agreements with the distilleries. Like, hey, I'm your only third party.
I doubt they
tour
do
guide.
that. I doubt they would do that. I wouldn't
Fair.
think so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Just they're too big. Yeah. So
We'll have to revisit this in 2 years and see if he's still around.
see if he's still around. See how he's doing. So
Yeah.
good luck to him. If he listens to this, good luck to him. I've got nothing but good thoughts for him.
Seems cool.
Yeah,
He has good
we'll try to. Like I said, we'll try to take. If we get a group together, sounds fun. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieters, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieters.
KK.
I too am on Instagram. I am KK Cask Strength.
Ryan.
Across all socials at 10th MTN Whiskey, and our website's 10thwhiskey.com. That's 10th, whiskey with an E.
McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV, and apparently on whatever Alignable is.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop. We are the place where you can try before you buy. Check us out online. We have our inventory out there. We've got classes and events coming up. All that stuff is out there at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.